headmistress and distinguished guests. And are there any parents here today? Any parents? No. One parent, okay. Teachers, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm asking for your attention for 5 or 10 minutes, because today is the start of an awesome adventure. So I prepared this presentation when I was on the plane yesterday. And so you're going to have to, it's quite fresh, so I'm going to read it, tell it, fill in some pieces here. But bear with me, there are a few stories that go with it as well. And I found the preparation quite challenging. Not only is this the first time that my company has done anything like this, but my usual talks are to 20 or 25 staff members in the form of a town hall meeting where there's lots of interaction. And today I'm confronted with children, parents, educators, and my staff. So here goes. So today I'm going to tell you 2 stories and offer some guidance and make a prediction or 2. It's about a boy in Pretoria who wanted to change the world by making choices in the interests of humanity. And he read every book that he could get hold of. But we'll come back to that later. So why are we here today? Well, I'm sure that you all know that your school won a competition. And a lot of effort and energy went into it. And so begins my second story. This is a story, really, which you should appreciate, about a teacher and pupils recognizing that winning a competition would change everything. So by now, I'm sure you're asking, where's this all going? Well, the relevance will soon become evident. Just hold on for a bit longer. To fast forward now to the end of both stories, going straight to the punchline, and would not do justice to either of the stories. It would be a bit like asking Dr. Google for a result, or knowing the price of everything and not understanding the value at all. But I'm putting both stories on hold just for a minute and getting back to the awesome adventure that this machine represents. That you can be anything you want to be. Any career, doctors, lawyers, anything. And that is true. The reality is that life is a series of building blocks, especially learned at school, and especially a school like this. I predict that some of you will find careers and trace it right back to this machine. And that will become clear later just why. I'm going to take the opportunity to slip in a message to adults and the teachers in this audience. My belief is that schools do not have a great record of encouraging creativity and innovation. We are faced with the 4th industrial revolution. I'm sure you've all heard of that. Robots are coming, Internet of Things. It's happening. The reality is far more complex and far more serious. In a free knowledge society, we are all going to get faced with the challenges of what are we going to do, how are we going to get paid, where will we find jobs, how will we create meaning in this world? Because surely there's more to the world than WhatsApp. But to fear the 4th industrial revolution misses the point completely. It's actually about creativity, innovation, originality, customization, personalization, being meaningful to everybody and anybody and everything around you. My message is, don't hold the scholars back. This laser machine will empower children with an amazing array of building blocks. And I can guarantee you that from the experiences soon to be gained, the children will find new passions. Whether they choose final careers in design, manufacturing, entrepreneurship, selling, project management, it all starts or could start with this machine. For the pupils more interested in pure science, This machine is a treasure trove of science experiments. Optics, lenses, stepper motors, software, management software, lasers, and pure physics. Just think about this laser tube, 30,000 volts, you're used to 220 volts at home, combined with 26 milliamps. Just think of those combinations. How is it possible? This is a science experiment that is just waiting to take place. No textbook will ever match the reality of understanding the relationship between prototypes, time, effort, output, and reward. Being able to pick up something and say, I made it. My parents love it. I can sell it. It is useful. I can do something with it. But what about the two stories I was telling you? Yeah, let's get back to them. Remember the South African boy who wanted to change the world and who read every book that he could? Yes. Well, he's now in California. And he turns steel into motor cars and space rockets. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about. His name is Elon Musk. His companies design and make every single component. And here's a tip. If you want to go and work for Tesla or SpaceX, not only do you need to have excellent grades, but he will ask you one question. It doesn't matter. Well, not only does he expect you to be in the top 5% or whatever percent he wants, he's going to ask you, what did you make? Because to make something is to experience the conceptualization, turning it into design, turning it into a prototype, producing something, looking at it, testing it, trialing it, changing it, repeat, and working through the challenges. So that's if you want to work for world-class companies. Problem solving cannot be found in a textbook. This machine will help you understand that process. The second, and the last of the stories, is actually about this competition that you guys have won. Yes, it was a team effort. To Ant and his pupils and Peter Goos, who wrote the summary, congratulations. To Knysna Montessori School, congratulations too. You clearly have created a culture where creativity and innovation, and in this case, taking a chance. You need to take a chance. This machine will allow you to take lots of chances. There are no failures. And of course, believing that your school could make a difference or make differences using a machine like this. Of course, parents will love this machine too, because I can just imagine that they will learn very quickly. I mean, you go to them and say, we need 20 Rand for this or 50 Rand for that, and they just reply back to you, right, make something, sell something, take responsibility. I'm not giving you 20 Rand, do it yourself. I'm sure that's coming down the line. So as a result of this team effort, your school now owns a laser machine. And from this machine, many stars will arise. Your careers in life at university will, to some extent, be traced back to here. Because I can assure you that as you get older, maybe not your first career change, maybe your second one, maybe your final one, you will come back to your building blocks. So unless writing textbooks is considered your final passion, your experiences that you gain from this machine will almost certainly influence a career in design or technology or production or engineering or management or sales or administration. Because this machine will cater for a lot of people, for all of you. Some of you could well be the cell phone camera operators uploading clips to YouTube. Why not? Everybody can share it in different ways. Social media, selling on the craft markets, making a difference. This machine is the passport. So I'm going to finish off by saying that the true building blocks of life are a series of creative, meaningful, rewarding expressions and experiences. And it's going to start here. And for most of you, and for many of you, I hope, that it starts with this laser machine. Enjoy your laser. Thank you very much.